You might want to hold your ears, or you might want to enjoy what we call the sound of freedom. Here it comes. That didn't give you chills. Get checked out. Okay. If you didn't feel that, you won't feel anything. The Blue Angels, ladies and gentlemen, they are fantastic. All right, now, the Blue Angels know that a lot of you have been taking pictures, and you're going to get home and find you got nothing but clouds and blue sky, all right? So they know that, and so this time the lead solo is going to slow down to, well, 120 miles an hour. You might think that's fast, but that's not compared to what they've been doing, all right? So take your time. He's up there called a high angle. All right, did you get that one? Little demonstration of how slow that F-18 Super Hornet can actually fly. And as a matter of fact, it takes almost full power to be able to slow that airplane down to 120. I've just been notified that there are a lot of Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches left, so you are ordered to pick up some Chick-fil-A sandwiches on your way out of here today, all right? You do not leave. The only way to get out of the gate in the museum is you got a Chick-fil-A sandwich in your hand. You got that? Don't let me down, all right? This time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you saved enough film because we got some great picture opportunities. And if you have any idea what I just said, you're old. The bosses invited number 5 to join up. Now, normally they would have all 6 aircraft. In 1958, the Blue Angels started this maneuver. They called the Delta, the Blue Angel Delta. And the bosses invited number 5 to join up, and they're going to be flying right down the runway in what's called the Delta Flat Pass. And you should get plenty of time to take pictures. By the way, when you get home, you take pictures of that solo going at the high angle of attack. You just print it out and then take the picture and just turn it that way, and it'll look like he's going fast, all right? Just trying to help out. And this is a great day to be in Pensacola, Florida. Yeah.
Day in paradise.
Boss just ordered the team to half flats. They'll be ready to fly the Delta. Here they come. From your right, ladies and gentlemen, the United States Navy Blue Angels. It's picture time. Click, click, click. Angels, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're wondering, Lieutenant Amanda Lee is flying on the left wing of the boss, and the aircraft she's flying is the one that had number 7 on the tail. So she's flying a number 7 aircraft today. But it doesn't matter what's on the tail. Flies the number 3 aircraft, number 3 position. That is the left wing of the boss.
I wanted you to hold it for your brother.
I'm in the right.
All right, just in case your pictures didn't go too well, boss is going to give you another shot at this. Off to your right, through the smoke, the boss will bring the Delta almost right over us this time. Once again, the United States Navy Blue Angels, they call it the maneuvering Delta. Here they come. Coming right by the control tower. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angels. Yeah. All right, cameras ready. Another great photo opportunity. This time the boss is going to bring the Delta formation right at us from the north. As they approach the runways, the boss will call split, and they will all go off in different directions. And it's called the Blue Angel fan break. Ball's starting a left turn right now. A couple of names for this. It's called the Delta Breakout, also known as the fan break, because it's for you. Get ready to go ooh and ah. Smoke on. Blue Angels, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as the Blue Angels come in and get ready to land, I want you to stay with us. Please stay seated, if you will. When they come in to land, they'll either do a pitch-up break or they'll do some other maneuver. I'm not sure yet. It's up to the boss what he wants to do with the cloud cover the way it is. But they're going to come in and they're going to land. As they land, each aircraft will taxi to the end of the runway, right in front of us. When the boss gets all 5 aircraft together, he will then taxi in formation right by us as they go back to their hangar. He gives us a chance to do a wave. Remember how to do the wave? You can stay seated doing it. We'll start it way down on Tom's end, down on the far end, and we'll wave. They love it. They talk about it as they taxi in. They're glad you're here, folks. They know you are here, all right? They can't hear you, but trust me, they know you're here. All right, boss will be coming from the left. As they break to land, they'll put about a second and a half between aircraft. And a reminder, if you rented our chairs, if you have those white chairs, you leave them right where they are. We're going to pick them up for you. You do not take those back. So just leave those chairs right where they are. Here they come, folks, from your left.
There they are. Look out there. You see them?
Now each pilot is going to go through their landing checklist. Gear flaps down. Tail hook will stay out this time. They're not going to land aboard a carrier. But they will land exactly the same way they land on a carrier. Even on a runway, we practice carrier landings all the time. Navy pilots bring those jets in at a constant angle of attack, constant airspeed, constant rate of descent. And we fly it all the way to touchdown. We don't bring it in, hold it on, and squeak it on, all right? That's for sissies. Naval aviators plant that aircraft. We have to land on a spot in order to catch the arresting gear wire on the carrier. I hope I did not offend any sissies in the audience. But that's the way they land, folks. They bring it all the way, they fly it right into the deck. We call it a controlled crash, is the way we describe it. And these F-18 Super Hornet, the landing gear, are beefed up to take that kind of punishment. But that's the way it's done. Getting ready to touch down. The brand new boss of the blues, folks. Navy Commander Alex Armitage, just touching down. Flying that number 2 position, the right wing, Navy Lieutenant Commander Chris Kapushatsky, just touching down. And that brand new member of the team, flying the number 3, the left wing position, Navy Lieutenant Amanda Lee, just touched down. You're going to get to meet her, folks, but don't forget that the other guys like attention too, all right? And just touching down, the number 4, the slot position, the number 4 aircraft, Navy Lieutenant Scott Husons. Followed by the lead solo, number 5, Navy Lieutenant Commander Julius Bratton. And it looks like number 6, somebody's just coming home. There you go. There we go. You have fun? All right. That's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angels and their entire squadron represent the thousands of young men and young women who at this very moment are serving aboard our aircraft carriers, our Navy vessels, our submarines, our Navy and Marine Corps bases around the world. ready at a moment's notice to protect and defend the Constitution and the freedoms that you and I love so much, and sometimes we take for granted. We say thank you to those folks. All right, get ready down on the to my far left, your far right. As soon as the boss gets the aircraft on the taxiway, we'll start the wave. Let them know we had a good time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the wave. Bring it on down. Let them know you had a good time. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you. Folks, this week